everyone, IntuitiveEdge here. Welcome once again to my channel. Let's take a look at the energies coming up for September. What do we have that might be coming down the pike? I'm going to take an intuitive look and I'll be right back and we'll get started. Okay, as I'm tuning in here, I'm just going to start talking and tell you guys what I'm picking up on. The first thing I'm seeing has to do with aviation and airplanes. I'm seeing an airplane crash. I think this is a commercial jet, but I'm also picking up something else along with it. And I think this could be something with the NTSB having difficulties solving an issue with an airplane. An investigation is a little bit, either there's something that halts or stops an investigation. And I think I'm picking up on a past crash that's they're trying to understand an investigation as to what brought down a plane previously. And I think I'm picking up on another. I could be picking up on the same thing and this is in the past, or I'm picking up on an investigation in the past and also another plane crash coming up. But there is a stall. Something is really frustrating, and I feel like NTSB investigators, so that's the National Transportation Safety Board, so it's in the United States. I feel like something's going in circles. It feels like the investigation is going in circles, and they're trying to nail down the cause of an airplane crash, and it's frustrating the investigators because they keep coming back to a cause, but that cause keeps being disproven somehow, but they keep coming back to it. And so this is really frustrating because you try to rule something out, but then everything points back to a certain thing as being the cause. So I'm feeling like frustration, like this is something, we're missing something. This is not, something's not right. And what is it? And so this is the work of an investigator, really, to pick up on those things, the nuance, the little details. So they're just going to have to continue to follow every lead until they get to the truth. But I feel like this is going to take an extra, I want to say 3 months, maybe even 6 months, and this is very difficult too, because whenever there's a plane crash, people want answers. The airline industry want answers. The family, they want answers. And everything relies and hinges on the NTSB. And this one is just going to be a stickler, and they're not going to be able to figure it out. And it's going to take extra time. And that's going to really be frustrating for the people involved and for the families and for the airlines, really. Let me just see. So will they eventually be able to figure this out? I'm also feeling like there's another plane crash. I think there's 2 separate crashes. Maybe they're related. That could be a possibility. But it feels like then this happens. That we're trying to figure out this plane crash, and then this other thing happens. And maybe they're wondering, are these 2 related? And it's like, do we need to ground flights? Do we need to, how serious is this? And it's frustrating because they don't really know. All right. Okay. That's what I'm picking up on that. I'm going to pause and see what else I get. Okay. So I'm back over in my mind's eye. I'm being pulled over toward California. Just see what I'm picking up on. I think there could be something that may be related to a serial killer. I get the impression that there's a female maybe somebody's gone missing, but there's investigations into this cold case, and I think it may start to uncover a pattern that could lead investigators to find or look for somebody that is doing this serially. I think there's a connection between some missing persons cases. And this could come up probably, I would say, maybe in the next few months, over the next several months, maybe. That there's a pattern that's going to emerge, and investigators may start to wonder if they have a serial killer on their hands. And I'm feeling like California, Nevada kind of areas, somewhere, one of those two. This could involve like I said, cases that go way back and also recent. And maybe there was a space in between where nothing happened. So it's like, do we really put these two together? So that's what I'm picking up there. I'm guessing investigations are going to be highlighted over the next few months, both in the air industry and in law enforcement with criminal homicide division. Okay, now I'm being drawn up to Washington State. Of all places, Camas, Washington is what I'm feeling or hearing. And I'm feeling like there's a homicide of a woman that happened, maybe I'm hearing like 2016, maybe in the 2010s, somewhere in there. I feel like this case is going to be solved. It's gone cold. They haven't been able to solve it, and it's going to become solved. And it might have a connection to the California, maybe. I'm feeling like that case is going to get solved. It's a woman. I don't know if her name's Patricia or Pat. I don't know if that's correct. That's just, sometimes I might hear like a part of a name, so I don't know if that's exactly right. But there's a murdered woman's case is going to be solved soon, and it might be connected. I'm feeling like a stabbing. Somebody was stabbed. This woman was stabbed. That's what I'm getting, stabbing. And they've never solved it. And it's been, I don't know, 8, 10, 12 years maybe. Something's going to break that case open, and there could be a trial or a DNA link or something that's going to open the case back up again. So, okay. Anyway, Camas, Washington. All right, we'll see what happens with that. I should have entitled this the Law and Order Division, because that's all I'm getting. It's like investigations, killings. I'm hearing now murder for hire. And I'm trying to see if this is a female or a male. Somebody hired, and they've buried the evidence, and they've thought they've gotten away with it. And that could also come up and be uncovered. There could be some cold cases, things that have gone cold, and suddenly something comes up and there's answers again, or there's new leads. And this is, I don't know if this is like an energetic that's coming in that's helping solve these cases, or if this just happens to be some random thing I'm picking up on. But we could start to hear about some murders. But there's one that I'm picking up something. I think a wife may have paid somebody to take out her husband. I'm thinking. I'm feeling like husband and wife, and I hear murder for hire. I think it was the wife that is the culprit, and she's moved on, probably remarried. I'm just picking up on something like it happened a long time ago and she's moved on, but something could open that up again. And this could be very enlightening and also very unsettling for people. Somebody's brother has never let this go. Whoever the murder for hire, I'm thinking this is the same. That deceased person's brother has never let it go. And I think he's known all along, but didn't know how to prove it, who did it. But he's known in his heart and in his soul, but he never could prove it, but he's known. And that's been tearing him up over the years. I'm here in 2017. 2017, this happened. So he may get some answers or new leads or something comes up with this case. You know, I'm asking myself, is this something that like an energetic is coming in to help people get closure? You know, there's a lot of people talking about energies coming in that are uncovering things, and that, you know, things that are hidden are coming to light. And I'm wondering if this is part of that. Like, we know that there's energetics coming in that's going to expose things on all kinds of levels. And we're leveling up, so to speak. Our consciousness levels are being raised. Energies are coming in to lift humanity out of fear and negative, harmful vibrations. We're raising our vibration. And I'm wondering if things that were long buried and long hidden have to be brought out to light during this energetic. I'm wondering if that's what's happening, because that's what I'm picking up on. And I don't think everything is related. They might be, but I don't think this last one is related to the other two I was talking about. But there's an energy coming through, I think, that's going to help uncover. So if you know of somebody or know of a case, or if you're a family member of a cold case, maybe this is a time to let your voice be heard and pray. Because I think there's energy coming in that will help to, you know, I can't guarantee that, but I'm thinking that there's something coming in that's going to help people find closure, at least. And that can mean the world to a family, even if they just know what happened. And I think that's what energy's coming in. Okay, I'm going to see what else I get. Okay, another thing I'm picking up on while we're on the topic of law enforcement and cases, Brian Kohberger. I'm picking up on his case. He did win an appeal to have a change of venue. I don't know which direction he's going to go, if it's going to go to Kootenai County or Ada County, which is Boise, but it's going to be moved to one of those probably. But I'm feeling pretty certain that he's going to be found guilty. And I'm hearing like 30 years. I don't know if it'll be for each count. But I don't think that the jury's going to be friendly toward him. I think they're going to want to see him behind bars. I do think he'll be found guilty. That's what I'm picking up on there. Okay, I think that's it for this video. I'll be back on a little bit later with some more insights on things that are coming up. Lord knows we got a lot coming up in the next few months. And I've been getting messages that it's going to be really wild. So hang on to your hats, everybody. I'll be back on here, and we'll see what else is happening in our world. All right, take care, everyone. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.